What's going on, everybody? Welcome to NBA Heat Check. Yeah, I've been promising this one for a while, I know, but we are going to get into it now. It is here, and we got a lot to talk about, a lot going on in the NBA right now. You got two of the top teams playing in the Rockets and the Pistons. You got Giannis news, things heating up on that front. You got the NBA All-Star starters announced, and you got a little messy stuff over there in LA. We're going to get into all that and much more, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on the Aboriginal Sports Network and the Hardcore Sports Network as well. We are simulcasting on Hardcore Sports Network as well as the ABSN, man. So we're going to get into it, man. But before I do, man, want to welcome my co-host, man, Big Pat Sports Talk, man. How you feeling today, Pat, man? What's good with you, man? Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good to be here on NBA Heat Check. Check out some NBA stuff. I'm feeling pretty good, man. Creating and just more creating, and a lot of news going on in the NBA right now. So we're gonna be able to talk about it.
For sure. So buckle up. And we'll be right back, man. Let's get it. All right, man. Let's get into it, man. Starting off here with a little bit of surprise here. We got the Brooklyn Nets up. Go Nets. Brooklyn Nets up on the Celtics right now in the third quarter, 58-52. But the Nets have been an absolute disaster this year. But they got a plan, so supposedly. But the Celtics, man, it's a game you should win here, man. Are you surprised the Celtics down in the third to the Nets, Pat?
It's basketball, but don't expect that to stay like that. I think the Celtics are gonna make a run on the Nets.
MPJ got 16, son. I don't know, bro.
Man, listen. The Celtics are gonna start getting rolling, and you're gonna see that score change dramatically, bro.
We'll see, man. But a game I got my eye on, man, right now, and that is the Rockets and the Detroit Pistons. Right now, the Rockets putting it on Detroit, 86-72. The Pistons 4-game win streak, number one seed in the Eastern Conference, but Houston putting them in their place right now. Chill, son. KD going off. Talking about heating up. He's heating up. Kevin Durant, 26 points. My bad. On 9 of 14 shooting right now. And the third quarter has just ended as I am watching the game right now. So, but Pat, you close to the, in that Texas, Louisiana area down there, man. You be keeping your eyes on the Rockets. the Texas teams, man. What's your thoughts on this Rockets team? Or could they be one of the favorites to come out the West? What you think?
I won't say a favorite, but they definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with. It's just that they're going to have to get better at playing away games. You know, I think they're a pretty solid team at home. It's just that away, they're going to have to learn to win those away games because they are a young team. And if Kevin Durant can, you know, beat Kevin Durant, I do give them a shot because they got some nice people. Smith, Kobe, or Kogi, whatever his name is, if I'm pronouncing it right. And man, they got a lot of people. I forgot about Thompson. Clint Capella's holding the center position. So, you know, you got some good young players coming off the bench. I think it's a team to be reckoned with, man, because they beat the Pistons at home by double digits right now. You know, 34 here in this third quarter, and Kevin Durant been going off. So if Kevin Durant can keep them afloat, yeah, I like this Rockets team. And I'm not saying put that pressure on Kevin Durant as far as being like the leader. I think he's just a dude that you just let him go out there and do him. And you get your leadership from your coach with this team as of right now, because those other guys are very young. And you don't want to put Kevin Durant in that situation because he's not a leadership type dude. He's just a dude that's just supremely talented, and you let him go out there and be the killer he is. Just let him go out there and ball. Don't put no other pressure on him, but go out there and ball. And I promise you, he'll give you 20, 24 to 30 a night. And if they can get that from Kevin Durant, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. I'm telling you.
Yeah. You know, I always like to say it's a big man's game, man. So shout out to Clint Capella. And I think that's one of the keys, man. Those big guys inside, to protect a guy like KD, you know, the Slim Reaper, as they call him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to go down there and bang with nobody. He's a wing, a chicken wing. But, you know,
he'll play some defense. Don't get it twisted.
Extra crispy. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't a KD fan, of course, but I respect the talent. You know, I'm gonna always keep it 100 when it comes to that. Shout out to the chat. Daniel Berry Sports. What's good with you, man? Peace. Thanks for joining. Thanks for tapping in on this Friday night. Man Cave, what's good, man? Appreciate you tapping in, man. I got you, Brody. I'm gonna send that to you right now. Drew, Two Giants Goofballs, what's good, man? Appreciate you, man. Y'all go sub
Giants news
right now. Go sub to Drew, man. They do firework over there, man. I'm tapped in all the time, man, to Two Giants Goofball podcast, man.
And check them out on Facebook too, man. They doing good on Facebook, man. I've been checking y'all out, man. Keep doing y'all thing, bro. Like what y'all doing, man.
Absolutely. Let me get this link out to Cave. Can you send it to him, man? Because this Twitter, man, my Twitter is still spinning, bro. I don't know what's going on with Elon Musk's app over there. But the tech genius shit malfunctioning, bro. Let's tap in over here with the Hawks, man, and the Suns. Hawks right now up 75-71 over Phoenix at the crib. The Hawks, man, one of those back end teams right now, sitting at 10th in the Eastern Conference. I don't know what the Hawks are doing, bro. You know, what are the Hawks doing? Tell me, because
I don't know, man. They traded Trey
Young gone. That's what I'm saying. What are they doing over there? I mean, what's the direction? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is who you're working with. You know, Corey Kispert, Double O, Okongwu, Jalen Johnson, Alexander Walker, you remember him, and Dyson Daniels. That's just your starting lineup right now.
I don't know.
I don't know about that lineup, bro. I'm just trying. I'm gonna be respectful, but I don't know if that's working for you. Like, what's your direction? If you the host, man. Welcome to the show, man. K, man, what's good with you, Brody? Appreciate
Salute,
it,
salute, brothers. What's good, man? What's good on this Friday night, man? Just chilling, man. Oh, well, I guess awaiting this storm, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right, waiting for the storm. You know what I'm saying?
On the East Coast, right?
Yeah, it's a storm in the NBA brewing too, man. And that's Giannis, and we're gonna talk about that here in a minute, man. But I want to talk about these Hawks. You know, like we doing heat check, man. I'm gonna go in on these NBA teams just like I do with the NFL. Y'all know what it is. What is up with Atlanta? K, if you got any answers for me?
Yeah, I mean, Atlanta looked like they I ain't gonna say they building around Jalen Johnson now. You know, they traded Trae Young because, you know, down here, I've been here, they was trying to make a trade for Anthony Davis before he got hurt, but I don't know, if that's gonna change it. But
God, that didn't work.
Listen, but that's what the thinking is. So I think they still might make the trade for Anthony Davis. So, you know, I don't know. Like,
now
I don't
really
know why they
thinking it, yo. Now you.
That's what the thing was down here, bro.
To a crackhead with that statement, bro. That's what you did.
Because everybody got this Nico Harrison thing about defense, and a big man that plays defense, two-way player. Hey, man, that's what they saying, man. I'm like, okay, do what you got to do, man.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
David?
But hey, team still believing in that, bro. Even though he be hurt a lot.
Himself.
They still be believing in that stuff, man.
Oh,
so, hey, for Pat, it might be good for you, your Mavericks, man. Anthony Davis going to get traded. Somebody's going to make a trade for him, man. Pat, like, I'll take it.
And rescue the Mavericks for doing that dumb shit they did and getting rid of Luka Doncic. But go ahead, Mr. Maverick fan.
Stay hurt, bro. He sneezed wrong, he hurt. There's something wrong with that, bro. I've never seen a dude just hurt, bro. Him and Kawhi Leonard, bro. I don't understand it, bro. Dude just hurt. He ain't no explanation. You just know that he finna be hurt. You know it. And Kyrie got hurt too, so we ain't got none of the pieces that we got back in that trade with the Lakers. So it's just.
But Pat, you know what it is. You might luck up and get another top pick again, man. It won't hurt again. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, them guys are in the right direction. I mean, the team that you got is like real scrappy, so that's a good thing, man. So.
Yeah, Cooper Flag doing this thing, and if we had Kyrie and Anthony Davis, we know what we can do. Either one of them here.
That's the point, right? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you gave up your franchise player for. You know what I'm saying? Because you had Kyrie. So, you know what I'm saying, you had somebody that can handle the ball, and then you went and obviously swapped him for Anthony. My bad, Davis. Because, that's what it always is. There's something wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, my back. My neck. My neck and my back. Like, it's all wrong with Anthony Davis. On the court, got to respect the talent. When are you ever on the court? You see what I'm saying? So it's a mute point at this point. Like, anybody even thinking about Anthony Davis, then you gotta pay him a whole bunch of fucking money for him to chill at the crib and play 2K. Like, I'm not doing that shit, man. Nah.
But he still gets paid though. You know what it is?
Right.
He still gets paid.
Get paid to
he like the Kirk Cousins of the NBA, right? He's still gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Ridiculous, man.
Yeah, man. What's your thoughts on Phoenix? Phoenix making a run out there in the Western Conference right now. Getting KD off the team helps.
Addition by subtraction.
Yeah, I mean, you got Grayson Allen coming off the bench. You got Dylan Brooks in there getting in people's head. Royce O'Neal's been playing pretty decent this year. Devin Booker gets to do what he do. Gillespie, I don't think they'll make it far in the playoffs if Jalen Green keeps getting hurt. But you you got a good nucleus there, man. Just keep building. Keep Booker there and keep building around him like you should have kept doing instead of going out there getting freaking Kevin Durant and what's the other nigga they got from the Wizards? Him, Bradley
Beal.
Bradley Beal.
Is he
Who's
still
out for the
there?
year? He's out for the year. No,
Yeah.
he's on the Clippers. He's on the Clippers. He's on the
Oh, he's on the
Clippers.
Clippers? Okay.
But he out for the year.
Sad,
That's
man.
another one, man. You see what I'm saying? Like some of these dudes,
We're chasing after these damn stars, man. Build your
You know
home.
what? You know what, man? Looking at some of these teams and some of these guys, man, I was never for it, but I think I'm for NBA going to NFL non-guaranteed contracts, man. I think they need to go that route. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys are just getting paid regardless, man. I mean, you sign your contract, you good. It doesn't matter.
guaranteed money. That will cause a lockout.
Okay.
But again, because we got something coming out finance, man. I love these kind of conversations. So I tap into it here for a little bit. When you got a player union and the owner union, right? The money is the bottom line here. You know what I'm saying? People want to talk about, extra games and injuries and all this. It's about the money. When you got that's really on the only backbone the players got right now is the fact that they get paid. It's the same fight that's gonna happen in baseball when baseball try to implement a salary cap. They're gonna get locked out too, because if I'm a union, right, and I was in a union before, you're gonna have to meet in the middle with something like this, because again, I feel like I'm bringing more to the table than you are. You are owner, you capitalizing off TV deals, merchandising, all this and all that. All I got is my salary and my body to play basketball with. So why I'm gonna give that up to be a maybe a if, you know what I'm saying? And again, it's messed up on the owner side when you look at it from Anthony Davis' perspective. When you got a player that don't play and you paying them a whole bunch of money, but think about how much money they making on the back end. So if I'm a union rep, I was a shop steward, no, because again, you're making your money. We got to make ours too. That's the argument, and that's going. And if the NBA got a strong union, hopefully they do, then it's going to be a lockout, man. And it's going to be a standstill. Who knows how long that could drag on? Because why I want to put myself in the NFL's position when the NFL, some of them are one and done because of injuries, because they don't get that guaranteed money. And then you got situations like with this guy with the Eagles, where the guy was homeless. You see what I'm saying? You situations like that. And in the NBA, they blow money too, but again, can't fault. But in the NFL, you're not really taking care of your players. See what I'm saying? So, but go ahead.
Yeah, man. But I believe it. But the NFL already doing it. You know what I'm saying? With the NBA, in today's climate, the way these guys don't work on their game. They more about social media and all that stuff in the off season. So they're not really about their craft. So that's what I'm saying. They go to that, with the non-guaranteed, guys will be able to play more, do some more things, and you know what I'm saying. And they're gonna want to play more instead of doing low management and sitting on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day,
who's low managing?
The players. That's what I say. The players are low managing. It's not just the coach. It's the players that's low managing. Like I said, back in the day, the players wasn't low managing. They was playing every day, unless it was really hurt. You know what I'm saying? They were out. You know what I'm saying? These guys are just like taking off. You know what I'm saying? Like
then that will have to be the middle ground that you will have to meet in.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna have to meet that middle ground.
I'm not going to give up my guaranteed salary, but if low management is an issue, then okay, you're gonna have to tie some of that salary into that low management situation where it's gonna be like, all right, if you're doing a bunch of this low management, then your guarantee ain't gonna be guaranteed. it's gonna be like a half guarantee type shit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But then again, how can you prove if a guy's hurt or not? See what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's kind of a. But we'll get into this at another point, man. I do want to talk about a couple other things here because I'm gonna try to keep this at around an hour. So, yeah, we got Cleveland, Sacramento, New Orleans, Memphis. Memphis up right now on New Orleans, 65-60. This brings me to a couple, one thing in particular, man, and it's just Ja Morant situation here. Ja Morant on the trade block, of course, not playing, obviously, for the Grizzlies right now. But what are your thoughts?
What he's out for?
What is he out for?
Is it suspension or something? I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? What is he out for? He just is it anger? You know what I'm saying? Pissed off. You know what I'm saying? He's a DMP. He's a pissed off player. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know.
I saw that meme on Twitter with him and Zion, the South Carolina boys. They had like guns and buns.
Yeah, then you got Zion Williamson for the Pelicans. The Pelicans, man, speaking of bad teams, Lord have mercy. But you know, what you gonna do? What you doing with Ja, bro? Talk to me about Ja, man. Like Ja Morant, of course, you know, for those that don't know, if you tapped in and you just not really caught up on things, you know, a lot of instances with the ping ping, the pip pip pow pow, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to, you know, make no gestures or nothing. But so now they talking about trading them. That's what's been coming out. And like, first of all, would you take a chance on trading for Ja Morant at this point? And then if you Memphis, like, what's the value? What are you getting for this player here, man? Given that he ain't playing, some of these guys don't play. That's what I'm saying. And in that situation, man, K, then yeah, your money just gonna be tied. Like if you just you want some asshole shit, you don't want to play, you want to hold out and talk about your ankle hurt, your back hurt, and all this. When we know ain't nothing wrong with you, yeah, you ain't getting paid. But you know the guys that's on the court, man, you know they should suffer for that. For Ja Morant, Anthony Davis situations. But what's your thoughts on Ja?
Ja Morant, man. I mean, he's a very talented basketball player. And, you know, I don't know it's a lot of things going on in Memphis behind the scenes that we don't know about. I mean, we hear some bits and pieces, but I think it's more to it like that. I think it's more knucklehead stuff going on, like how the Wizards were, you know, back in the day when they had like, you know, Gilbert Arenas and all those type of guys. So, you know, sometimes the teams get tired of it or something like that. And, you know, some things happen. I don't know how the dad is, you know what I'm saying? So you just don't know. So I just figured like, hey, at this point, he hasn't matured and stuff like that. So it's like they'd rather probably just move on and, you know, go in a different direction or something like that, you know, because he's at odds with the organization and the coaching staff and stuff like that. You know, I hate for it to happen because, I mean, I thought he was a great fit in Memphis, you know, with him and Jaren Jackson and Brandon Clark and all those guys, you know what I'm saying, a couple of seasons ago. Because I always said that was going to be my surprise team from last year, the year before. And, you know, come back healthy. I thought they was really going to make some noise. But, you know, they got a new coach, a new coaching staff. So I don't know what's going on. But, I mean, somebody going to take a chance on him. Like I said, if he can just get his thing under control, his, you know, off-court thing under control and stuff like that. But then also he been doing some stuff on the court too. So,
yeah, just put them things away, Ja. Like, just put it away. We know you got it. Just put it away. Like, you don't got to be, like, oh man, some of these dudes, man,
that's what he is, a pure dummy. He had the league in his hands, bro. A pure dummy. You're gonna wind up somewhere like the Wizards or something.
Oh boy, Washington is the last place you want to be with the ping ping pow pow. Go ask Gilbert. You know what I'm saying? Go ask Gilbert.
Send that boy straight to hell. wherever they trade him to.
Coach.
This dude's ignorant.
Salute, man. Appreciate you, man. Tapping in.
They're trying to be something that you didn't even grow up in, bro.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Yeah. What is with that, bro? What is with being like that, bro? I don't understand it. What's the luster about it? You're a 9-figure dude, bro. Like that life should be way behind you, and you never even lived that life. So why are you trying to represent it so hard? Like make it make sense, bro. Dude's a whole character.
Pat, I'm gonna tell you what he's doing right now. That's Memphis, though. If you ever, you probably been in my. I was out there for 3 weeks. Memphis is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
he represent Memphis. He represent the way it is, but he's not. He didn't grow up that way. I know.
Yeah, like he out there in the trenches with Dolphin. Right. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But don't get it twisted. Memphis get down.
Cat and all.
Yeah. 3-6
Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? Tennessee. They down there, you know what I'm saying? Shooting guns, drinking whiskey. The state, boy. Yeah, that's how they get down, bro.
That man had the league in his hands and just gave it back to him.
And the Pistons, have closed within 3 here on the Rockets. Detroit, feisty team here. So, in other action, later on tonight, you got Denver and Milwaukee, and Toronto and Portland to wrap up the slate. Boston making a comeback on the Nets. No surprise there. And as I said, now it's a 5-point lead with the Rockets and Pistons. But all right, man, a couple things I want to get into. And the first thing here is this Giannis situation. So we've been talking about Giannis for a while on a lot of the shows we do when we bring up basketball. Like, just get it over with, bro. Like, just pull the plug. I mean, do what you're gonna do at this point. You waffling. Now they saying the conversations have intensified. Just trade the dude. Like, you're not going anywhere, Milwaukee, and he don't want to be there. And I'm no fan of trading a player just because they don't want to be there. Because I'm like, yo, if you sign a contract, bro, you gotta honor that. We gotta do it in everyday life. When you go on a job, you sign a contract, you gotta honor that. If you don't honor that, guess what? They sue you. You know what I'm saying? Take you to court. So again, they don't happen in sports. So these guys just get out of it. So I'm no fan of that. But at this point, with this dude, you already got a chip. You got what you got. You know what I'm saying? You the run, you maximize that run with him. You won a championship. Be proud of that. Now just cut the cord, move on. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Smock Rivers over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just everywhere he go, just turn to bleh. You blew that whole thing with Damian Lillard and all that, man. So it's like, all right, just move on at this point. It's over. What you holding on for? Then he mad at the fans mad at him. Like, yeah, it's just getting worse and worse and worse. So I think it's time. It looks like it's going to be time, and it looks like they actually are trying to work something out. Now the question is, who going to trade for Giannis? Now I'm gonna bring y'all into the conversation. Where does Giannis end up with? And if you a team, or if your favorite team, Cave, Pat, you know what I'm saying? The Nets ain't getting them, but if your favorite team has opportunity, would you trade for Giannis? Start with you, Cave. You the Knicks fan, so that's the main rumor right there. So.
Yeah, that's the main rumor right there. I mean, me personally, like I said, I know Knicks fans probably drinking the Carl Anthony Towns Kool-Aid, but I would do it. I would trade. I would trade for Giannis. Like I said, he fits us more. Up tempo running style and also two-way player and stuff like that. And so I'll be good with that. But if in any Giannis trade, we're gonna have to trade two of our 4 players or something, like the 4 contracts we got. So it'd be Giannis, so it'd be Towns and probably Bridges would have to go in that deal. Because like I said, I've always been a proponent of having 3 big contracts instead of 4. Because if you got 3 big contracts, then you could have a lot more room to get more players and build around. With 4 players, it's almost like, like what 5 years ago, the Heat had those 3 players and they was strong cap strap and they were going to give vet minimum players. And that's what the 4 players, with the second apron now. So that's another big thing. So yeah, I mean, I would be for Giannis. I'll make a trade.
Yeah, man. Giannis to the Knicks. I will say this. It's going to cost you, but if you can keep Jalen Brunson and flip Karl Anthony Towns, we talk a lot about Karl Anthony Towns too. And what he don't give you, you get from Giannis. You get a big man, you get a presence in the paint. You know what I'm saying? You get toughness. It's not like the whole thing on Karl Anthony Towns is, the intensity ain't there at times. Some question is toughness. I try not to question the athlete's toughness, but it don't look, you know what I'm saying? Like, it look like you get bullied by other players out there at times, man. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely ain't gonna get that. Ain't nobody bullying the Greek freak down there. So that is an upgrade, a huge upgrade. And again, told you, Bridges should be on your team. Like, you just gifted the Nets picks with that one. I told y'all. Like, that dude he's not that dude. It wasn't worth it. So yeah, get him out of there. You keep Josh Hart because you want the heart, the toughness. You know what I'm saying? And then you roll from there. You got them 3 and then the Anunoby cat. So yeah, that works for the Knicks, man. But Pat, what's your thoughts on Giannis? Make any sense for the Mavs, the Bulls, or any other team? Lakers, Warriors. What's your thoughts?
Only team I think it makes sense for is the Knicks, because I do think he brings more to the table than what Karl Anthony Towns is bringing you, and I can let go of Bridges. Most definitely. He makes up for what Bridges does on offense and defense. So you keep Josh Hart, you can bring him in, to spell Greek freak when you need him to. And you still gonna get that toughness out there on that court, because he goes down there and rebounds like he's a power forward / center. So, but there's always pros and cons to everything. And I don't think a lot of Knicks fans are thinking about this, about bringing Giannis over. Giannis is most effective when he has the ball. So you already have a guy that's ball dominant and oh my God.
And Brunson.
Brunson. But the Greek freak is most dangerous when he's actually running the floor. Just keep it a buck. He's not a dude that's gonna come off screens and shoot jumpers for you. And I don't even really think he's a guy that you just feed in the low post and let him do low post moves. Like, he has to have the ball. He has to have to move. He has to bring attention to himself. So can Jalen Brunson play the off guard when he's on the court with him? You see what I'm saying? Because I think you take away Greek Freak's best ability, that's not letting him run it. That's what he does. Now, defensive wise, yes, he's going to be the same. He's going to play some defense, but who's going to control the rock? Is Jalen Brunson going to be willing to come off screens and everything? I mean, he did it a little bit with Luka, but this is before he became Clutch Brunson. You see what I'm saying? So you got to think about that too. who's going to control the ball? Because me personally, it's got to be Greek Freak because that's what he do. He's a point center, basically. And he's most effective when he has the ball, and he's the one that's controlling the tempo of the game. He's not a dude that comes off screens and stuff to me. That's taking away his best offensive ability. It's just him running it. So that's something you got to think about, Knicks fans, is when you want the Greek Freak to come over. Is Jalen Brunson willing to play off guard?
Well, he come over there. He gonna have to do that pick and roll because Greek Freak can roll to the basket and get the ball and go dunk, go in there and go score. Plus, on a fast break, he can start his own fast break. He a one-man fast break, so Brunson got to keep up with that dude. If he's not, Greek Freak is gone.
You get better defensively that way, but I don't think you get better offensively that way. Not using Greek Freak in that way. He's a guy that controls the show, bro.
That's a good point. Is it an upgrade offensively, man? I think it's an upgrade on both ends. And again, if you are a championship, or if you have aspirations to win a championship, right? And that that's the goal. It's the goal with the Knicks. It's Giannis's goal. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's trying to get off Milwaukee. You're gonna have to make some sacrifices. You can't go in there talking about give me the ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm running the team now. Nah. Giannis, I'm sorry, but you going into New York, that's still Jalen Brunson's team. It ain't no different than when KD went to the Warriors or when some of these stars moved teams. The dude that's there, like even Miami, everybody like that was still D Wade's team. Even though LeBron went there, like that's Jalen Brunson's squad, bro. So whatever you got to do to make it work, because you're the one asking out of Milwaukee. It ain't the Knicks begging for you. They good. They good money right there now. They were third in the East. They had a little bit of slump, but again, so Giannis is the one that's got to make that sacrifice and be like, look, I can't be the ball dominant center. I'm getting later on in my career. I can't be the ball dominant center that I was in Milwaukee.
Then what you trading for him?
Why you trading for him?
You're trading for him because you're getting an upgrade on defense, just like we said, and you getting more toughness in the paint.
You're taking away,
which can open up your 3-point shooters. But go ahead.
Go ahead, Kay.
No, but I was saying if Giannis come over there, Brunson's going to have to take a back seat, bro. Giannis is an MVP candidate, bro. He's an MVP candidate. It's like, if the Knicks are trying to make him, Brunson's going to have to understand that if you got a guy who's an MVP candidate, he's a better player than you. You got to alter your game to make sure, you know what I'm saying, to get him to do it, because he's an MVP candidate, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So he's already won a championship. He's already won one. So Brunson is going to have to, you know what I'm saying? Brunson is a good player. And like I said, don't get me wrong, he's in some MVP, but he ain't like the MVP like how Giannis is. Man. So Brunson's got to understand that. No, I'll keep it above you. I mean, Brunson got to understand that he's an upgrade and he's better than you and Towns and all that stuff. So you're going to have to take a back seat to him because he's the MVP. You know what I'm saying? He's a Hall of Fame player. You see what I'm saying? Hall of Fame players don't take a back seat to guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They run the show. When they come over there, he gonna run that show.
You gonna trade for the Greek Freak and tell him to be a spot up shooter?
No, he ain't gonna be no spot
shooter.
No, he ain't saying that. He ain't saying that.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
I'm not gonna let you finish.
I'm not misquoting you. I'm talking.
I didn't say that. I never.
I'm not saying you said that. I'm talking for myself.
Go ahead, land the plane, Pat. Go ahead, Pat.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Because when he comes over there and you make him play off ball and off ball screens, he's going to have to become a spot up shooter like how Karl Anthony Towns is. He's not that. He's more of a dude that controls the. If you let him control the tempo, that's the best way you play with Greek Freak. You can't take away his best ability. He's not a traditional center. He's nowhere near built in that mode. Is he strong? Can he play defense? Hellified? Yes, but he has to be involved in the action. He's the guy that has to create the action on offense. He's not gonna set screens and roll and get to a spot and then take a spot up jumper. That's not him. And he's not a dude that's just gonna sit there and you throw it to him in a low post and he's just working a low post. He's not that either.
So when we talk about whose team it is, I'm not talking about that in the context of how he playing on the court, bro. You know, I'm way more intelligent when it comes to basketball than that. So I'm talking about the context of who's running the team. You see what I'm saying? Like, whose team is it? There is such a thing like that on basketball. Just like, again, I give you the Miami example. You know, LeBron James was the best player on that team at that point, even with D Wade, but it was still D Wade's team.
D Wade for the back seat.
Listen, let me finish. KD was the same situation when he went to the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? But it was Steph Curry's team. That's all I'm saying. It ain't about, who got to take a back seat. Should nobody be taking a back seat? And for first of all, because y'all should both be men enough to be leaders. But I'm saying is when it comes to the heart of the team, you know what I'm saying? Like, you may get situations where you do have a guy like Jalen Brunson take the last shot, even though it's Greek Freak's team. You know, he's the best player on the team. Nobody's denying that. Yeah, he's going to fit in perfectly. But at the same time, you can't just walk into a locker room talking about, I'm running this shit. That's what I'm saying. But,
and then you're not getting what I'm saying. I'm not talking about whose team it is. I'm talking about scheme fit and what that player does. Kevin Durant fit perfectly with the Warriors because he's a dude that can play off ball. Seriously, if the Greek Freak went over there to the Warriors doing that team, Greek Freak would have had to control the ball because that's the type of player he is. It's just fact. He's not a dude that's gonna set screens and come off screens and pick and pop and do. No, he's
getting that from though. Nobody said he was gonna go over there and set screens,
I'm not saying you said that. I'm just talking about
you saying it.
Did I say that you guys said that? I'm literally talking about the scheme.
The fuck?
NYG, you said he was going to have to do that, but he's not going to be able to do that. Never said either one of you do fit. I'm talking about straight scheme fit based on what I would see on the court.
No, he's a scheme fit.
Okay, so quit trying to say I'm saying you. Are you saying
because you said he was running the team? That's what he's coming back to.
He's not going to run
because the team. It's Jalen Brunson.
He's going to have to run. He's going to have to run the team because that's the type of player he is, but based on his skill set. He's going to have to.
I'm just saying this. Giannis is going to do what Giannis do, bro. The dude averaged almost 30 points a game. He's going to do what he's going to do, bro. Same way he's doing that.
So doing it? Controlling the ball.
Right, control the ball.
That's what he do.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, even if you control the ball, he's still gonna get his points regardless. Once he gets the ball, he gonna make his move, get to the basket, do things, go to the free throw line and stuff. I'm not worried about him shooting. I'm not worried about shooting. We got shooters. Right, we got shooters. We ain't worried about him shooting.
And again, man, you know, it ain't about who controlling the ball, bro. You playing within a team game. You should be
talking about the way the player plays.
He's gonna have to adjust his game.
He's gonna have to adjust his game. That's right. That's what we're saying. He's gonna have to adjust his game.
And I'm telling you, if you do that to a player like him, you change the player completely because he's dominant. Man, see,
it's not.
No. Hold on. What I'm saying is like, bro. At the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, no, go ahead, Pat. Finish. Land the plane. Go ahead, land the plane, Pat.
Go ahead, bro. Like, I'm trying to understand what you get.
Well, if you quit cutting me off, maybe you can understand.
All right, go ahead, you got it.
The Greek Freak is a ball dominant type player, like how LeBron is, like how James Harden is. The shit didn't work with him and Chris Paul because James Harden needs the ball, and so does Chris Paul. That's what I'm telling you. If you take that away from the Greek Freak, you take away the Greek Freak because he's not a dude that's able to go pick and pop and do that, like a LaMarcus Aldridge or somebody like that. He's a dude that he is super effective at what he does. And I think if he's a dude, if you take that away from him, it could change him as a player. Now, can you still win? Yeah, but I think it will be even better if you have Jalen Brunson come play off ball, because he did that with the Mavericks with Luka. That's all I'm saying. If you get Greek Freak, let him run it, because he's going to bring so many eyes to him. And you, like you said, you got shooters, and you got offensive rebounding, defensive rebounding, and you got that other big dude. What's the other center?
You talking about Mitchell Robinson, Huck 40?
When he's healthy, yeah. You got to think about that too, because now if you take the ball dominance away from Greek Freak, the lane is clogged because that other dude can't move, Mitchell Robinson. So if Mitchell Robinson is boxing out one small little dude because people are coming out there to Greek Freak because he got the ball and they don't want him to drive it and duck on him all day, and they got to double team him to stop him from getting in the lane. Now Brunson can get easy threes now.
Right.
That's
no, we understand. I understand what you're saying.
It's not about control or who got control. It's about what's best for Greek Freak in that team. If you're going to get a Greek Freak, I'm telling you, because if you change the way Greek Freak plays, because you want Brunson to handle the ball, it's not. I don't think it's going to work like that. I just don't, because Greek Freak is a one-way type dude.
It don't
and
matter.
And he's great at it.
It don't matter who handled the ball.
I got you.
Yeah, you got me. You know, you gonna let me talk now? It don't matter.
I got you.
It don't matter in that sense, because again, what do they like to do in the NBA? Pick and roll. You see what I'm saying? So again, Jalen Brunson is your point guard. If you want a basketball team to be ran by a center, what the fuck you got Jalen Brunson on there for? You can run a scheme without Giannis being the ball dominant. Maybe that's the problem in Milwaukee. He handled the ball too fucking much. You see what I'm saying?
Championship with him doing that.
Okay, but again, that's a different team. You don't got the same cats on there. You're gonna be giving up more in a trade to go get Giannis. So there's arguments on both sides of the ball. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just saying it don't gotta be that way. You don't gotta force that. You see what I'm saying? You can still have a situation where Jalen Brunson can still be the point guard and still be in a traditional role that he's in, and you got your big man. Or you want to put the big man on the wing and you taking away all the shit you need, which is the defense, the rebound, and that nigga down there in the box doing what he do. But if you still want to play that style, then again, is it susceptible to winning? Because the style you trying to play now, which is that style, which, you know, you got Cat Towns and Jalen Brunson doing most of the ball handling, but you got a guy in Karl Anthony Towns that's more of a wing player. Giannis can play down low, is what I'm saying. That gives you an edge when you go up against some of these teams like the Bostons and, you know, the Indiana when they was healthy with the two guys over there, Turner and all of them. That's all I'm saying. It's bringing you a different element, and you got to take advantage of that element. You can't just, you know what I'm saying? All right, here's your team running how you ran it in Milwaukee.
Yeah, so, that ain't gonna work.
So, can I ask Man Cave a question?
Go ahead.
Who are your shooters on your team?
I mean, Landry Shamet, you know, McBride, Clarkson, you know, I mean, Bridges right now. I mean, just Anunoby. All these guys can just shoot. I mean, they're not the best shooters, but like, you know, those guys will be right.
Karl Anthony Towns and Bridges at least. You have about 2 or 3 dudes I know that could come in and shoot off the bench. Josh Hart, that 1 point guard, what's his name?
McBride, Shamet, Clarkson.
Shamet, Clarkson. OG can hit threes. Brunson for damn sure can hit threes. This is what I'm saying, and I think it's the only way it works with Giannis.
You need shooters around Giannis.
Even though he's ball dominant, the niggas still get rebounds. The nigga still plays mad defense. If you bring that element to that Knicks team and allow those shooters to roll and shoot wide open three, because what are you gonna do with Greek Freak coming down the court? He's always gonna command a double team. You don't want to see that coming down the court on you. I'm telling you, you don't. So if he's bringing that much attention to himself, you dudes are hitting and getting wide open shots now. It's not Brunson dribble, pull back three, or dribble, throw it to somebody real quick, and hopefully they can hit a three in somebody's face. And then you get the defensive element too, because that's the way he plays, and he's gonna cook that way. He's gonna be motivated. I don't know what he would do if you would take the ball away from him and make him play off ball.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's still gonna be Greek Freak like that. I don't know. Now he can be, not saying that he can, but I know one damn thing. If that big nigga comes down the court and he's controlling it and he's bringing all that attention to him with that team that y'all got surrounded with him, and you got Mitchell Robinson down there begging to get rebounds.
That's awesome.
Chance points you getting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even in the half court, man, the pick and roll be much more effective with Greek and Brunson than it was with Towns, because Towns more of a pick and pop, you know what I'm saying? Whereas what's saying roll to the basket, because he got so much more athleticism and more juice, you know what I'm saying, to make him. But it's not about the threes. It's about him rolling to the basket and stuff like that, and then getting double team pass to somebody else. You see what I'm saying? It's a different element. You see what I'm saying? It's not so much of him shooting the jump shot. I don't care about him shooting a jump shot. If he can get to the basket, get a dunk, or throw an alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson down there, or throw to somebody, you know what I'm saying, off the double team. That's what we want.
And that I want y'all to think about is he's never done that his whole career. And he's 30.
What?
Greek Freak, he's never played that style in his whole career. And he's he's 30 now?
No, I mean, what style are you talking about? What style?
The pick and pop roll.
No, right.
Pick and roll, not pick and roll.
He's even the pick and roll, he's never done that. He's never done that.
No.
Even he was trying to do with Dame Lillard, but it ain't work out. You see what I'm saying? They was trying to even create that style. What do you think they traded Dame Lillard for, Pat? Again, this what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying you wrong, but you got to understand the context of what I'm saying. It don't have to be that way. Just because it was like that in Milwaukee. They tried to change it with Dame Lillard, but it didn't work out. You see what I'm saying? They want that point guard beside Giannis to take the pressure off Giannis, so he don't have to bring the ball up all the goddamn time and beat his 40 point, 10, 15. And that's why he wants out of Milwaukee, because he want the help of a guy like Jalen Brunson. That's the point of being the point.
I think that guy wants out because he's not satisfied with that organization as a whole. It's not about the point guard because the way they played in Milwaukee when Damian Lillard was there, and he is a ball dominant type dude, it wasn't working out because he has to have the ball. That's a fact. I seen it with my own eyes. He has to be the one to control that ball because that's the style of player he is. He may only have one track style, but it's so great that you can't stop it. So why try to switch it again? If it didn't work with Dame Lillard, it's not going to work with Jalen Brunson.
And I think with Dame Lillard, you know, they was in Milwaukee and Doc Rivers half slowed down. I don't know what Doc Rivers type of offense he runs.
He didn't like that either. He didn't like Doc Rivers.
Ain't nobody win with Doc Rivers. Can't win with shit. I mean, he can't win with.
And that's a valid point too. That's a valid
point. Leave.
What's up, Lee?
Lee, go ahead, get in there, man. What you got?
I just would like to say, Pat, you said exactly what I already know. In terms of the ball dominant small guards, bro, that's mostly high volume offensively, like the Dame Lillards and like the little itty bitty Brunsons, bro. Like the problem with them is that they don't correlate with what Giannis is trying to do. The reason why I work with Drew Holiday is because Drew Holiday turned defense into transition.
Thank you.
That's why. That's what it turned.
And wasn't he pissed off like a motherfucker when they got rid of Drew Holiday?
Of course, but the reason why they got rid of him is because of what Jimmy did to him in that first round when they played Miami, and he only played 2 games out of that series. But this has been the story of Giannis the past couple of years in the playoffs, bro. You've been DMP injury for last year. Y'all got cooked by Indiana 2 years in a row. The year before that, you was barely in that series, bro. You only played 2 out of the 5 games. And the year before that, you had lost to the Celtics. That was the year after you won the championship in 2022. So realistically, Giannis wants to play with a team that's faster. That's what helps him play with a team that turns transition offense quickly. That's what he needs to play with. The perfect scenario for him, the perfect point guard for him would probably be Tyrese Halliburton if he was healthy, because they speed the game up. Giannis likes to get in transition. The more shooters you have in transition for Giannis, the better he is, because those guys are going to get.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Lee, but you know what type of team Giannis would want around him? Remember that old Orlando Magic's team that made the finals that year, which was Rashard Lewis and them, and they would get the ball in transition, and they would hit all those threes based off what the Dwight Howard, they would give it to him, and then they would shoot, and they would shoot the corner three. Except Giannis, in his case, he's the ball dominant dude. I don't see him playing no other way. I can't see it. I can't.
But here's the one thing though. Hold on. Here's the one thing though. He's gonna have to request what team he want to go to. If he wants to go to the Pacers, that's just like how Trey said he want to go to the Wizards. Hey, Giannis, just say where you want to go, and that'll stop all of that. You know what I'm saying? They'll accommodate him.
I think the best team for him is Miami, because they already play great in transition on both ends. They get back on defense in transition. And they are much faster now that Jimmy is not on their team, because now they got better athletes at the positions that they wanted to have. They got a dog at the point guard position, bro, and Davion Mitchell, bro, but because he's the POA and he's gonna get up and down the court. Bam likes to run. Bam doesn't like to be in a half court set. It just works for Giannis, and this is the reason why they won back in 2021, because they turned transition into transition defense. They turned defense into transition offense, and they were one of the best teams that year doing it. If you go look back at even when Brook Lopez was on the court, he blocked shots. Giannis would get out on the break because can't nobody stop him on the break.
And that's what I think.
That's what they wanted to do.
Mitchell Robinson, he just can't shoot threes like Lopez.
That's all it is.
OG, Hart, Brunson, all those guys can run with him out there on the court, and that's what I think will be best for the Knicks if you trade it for him.
Exactly.
You can't slow him down, man. I'm telling you, I don't think it would be good.
You're not going to change him. You're not going to change him. He's going to play his game, bro.
The best thing about, not to cut you off, Pat, but the best thing about Giannis' game is second effort. It's a second go around. Like, he lives off of effort. He lives off of getting downhill and getting downhill quickly. The thing about it is Giannis doesn't look fast. It's just that he has the strides and the wingspan to get there as fast as anybody that is fast. Bro, think about LeBron in his early years in Cleveland. All he wanted to do was play in transition. If you got him in a half-court set and he had to set up, that means your defense had to set up, because his half-court set was trash. LeBron is the only 6'8", 250-pound dude in a half-court set that constantly needed a screen to get to the basket, because he always ran high pick and roll. LeBron post-game is that BS fadeaway that somehow goes in. Giannis post-game is getting in the post if in the half-court set, having shooters all over the court. That way, if they double, he can kick out to a money shooter. Or if they don't double, he's going to face up and then go strong arm his way to the basket. Giannis don't really have no post game like that, because he can't do anything from away from the basket. His mid-range is sus. His shooting is sus. The way he thrives best is on defense and transition. That's what his game.
And he does that greatly. And I think you guys can accommodate him with that, because what you lack on offense as far as shooting, you can make up for it in defense. Because who want to go with OG, Hart, Mitchell Robinson, Giannis? Like, the only weak point is Brunson, and Brunson can play defense when he's into it.
Nah,
All right,
well,
fellas, we're gonna switch gears.
no, no.
Yeah,
Real
go ahead,
quick,
NYG.
because
I was,
this is gonna go on
I was gonna
forever,
scratch that.
and
I was gonna scratch
I
that
can't
last
listen,
comment
listen,
up.
listen, 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 listen. I gotta take control of the show because
My bad.
we already approaching an hour, and this conversation is dragging on, and we gotta move the show forward.
All right.
So we got it, Giannis. No go for the Knicks. All right. Let's keep it pushing. We'll settle on that, man. I appreciate y'all. Speaking of Giannis, I do want to talk about this. The All-Star Game starters. So we got Giannis, your boy, and Jalen Brunson, your other boy. Then you got Maxey, Jalen Brown, Cade Cunningham. Y'all good with that? Anybody left off? Any surprises?
Nah, they
These are
got
the
it right.
starters?
These are
starters.
the starters. And in the Western Conference, you got Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Jokic, Shea, and then Wemby. A lot of people mad LeBron didn't get in there.
Oh man, come on.
Man, being in the league right now.
Only Bronny James is mad. Bronny's mad.
Let's go. Good putback, Claxton.
But that's the starters, man. What's your thoughts on the NBA All-Star starters as this Denver Bucks game kicking off, and we get to get a little bit of Giannis action here live. Go ahead, though. What's
actually, I mean, the East is good. I mean, I'm good with the East starters. I ain't got no gripes with nobody in the East, man. So I think it is what it is. You know, yeah, that's about right. The Western Conference. The Western Conference. Let me see the West. Let me see the West.
Yeah, he killing it.
Yeah, the West. I think the West. Luka, Nick. Yeah. The same thing, man. I ain't got no gripes. I think they got it right.
Yeah, they got it right. Who you gonna put in front of either one of them dudes?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got it right. You know, usually every year you be like, man, how that guy's playing being a starter? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The fan favorites.
Yeah,
but it's good.
Yeah. All right. Y'all good with stuff.
All right, go ahead, Leaf. What you got?
Luka.
I guess this is what we doing now, man. I mean, we got. I know Jokic and Wemby probably ain't gonna play because they probably gonna be managing injuries.
Oh.
I'm expecting Luka, SGA, and Steph to play, so that's probably gonna switch up the lines in the front court. In terms of the East, you got Giannis and 4 guards. All of them most likely gonna play. So I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I ain't got no problem with it. Let's go next page.
All right. So.
Pat.
I'm fine with all of them. All of them deserve it.
Yeah, I think Maxey is averaging 30. Cade has probably been the best point guard in the East. Brunson, obviously what he doing. Jalen Brown,
carrying the Celtics.
Yeah, having a pretty good season.
Right.
Nah, he having a pretty good. I think they playing well together. It looked like he carrying them because of the numbers, but like if you really watch them, like they do a lot of good things. They picked it up. You know what I'm saying? And the Giannis, of course, I don't even know if Giannis gonna play. He probably gonna manage the injury. Who knows?
Celtics and Nets tied at the end of the fourth.
Claxton got a putback dunk to force overtime. Did you believe it?
You get beat by a gazillion by the Knicks, then you come back and this team is helter skelter. That don't make no damn sense. But
let me switch to that game. Bucks.
Me and Cave sat up here. We was having different conversations. I was like, man.
Oh man, we have some life skills, right?
Yeah, just talking about life changes and shit.
Yeah, man. All right. I think that's all I got for the night. Well, we'll end it off with this story here. I always like to try to throw some goofy shit in there for y'all. Get you.
I got in here late. I didn't really get to see what y'all talking about. I was trying to.
We went through. We just went through some of the games and some of the teams.
tonight.
We talked about it. We talked about Atlanta. Talked about the Rockets. Talked about Ja Morant, Giannis, of course, the All-Star game starters. That's all the main points I wanted to hit. And there is this story though. And I just think shit like this is interesting because we don't, as sports, what I'm trying to do is like we focus a lot on like just the game, which is, I mean, in sports, you should focus on the game, but there be other shit going on. And I think you should pay attention to it just because of what's going on in life and what the future of sports looks like. So you got this right here. Heat employee gets 3 years for selling stolen memorabilia. A former Miami Heat security officer has been sentenced to 3 years in federal prison in order to pay nearly $1.9 million in restitution for stealing hundreds of game-worn jerseys and other valuable sports memorabilia while working for the team. Marcos Thomas Perez, 62 years old, was sentenced earlier this month, according to court records. He pleaded guilty last August to transporting and transferring stolen goods into an interstate commerce. 25-year-old retired veteran of the Miami Police Department. 25-year-old retired veteran from the Miami Police Department who worked for the Heat from 2016 to 2021 as an NBA security employee from 2022 to 2025. And you out there 62 years old stealing goddamn jerseys. This one I'm saying.
Pops.
What is wrong with the world?
Hold up.
Pops.
Hey, yo, listen, man. I get on these podcasts, man, with a lot of people older than me and everything, man. Listen, so all y'all old heads that ain't get y'all Social Security money yet, bro, yo, listen. If you 62, you only 3 years away, Doc. Why would you put everything on the line after you knew that retirement pension was gonna get there? And you was working, bro. Like, yo, why would you put it all on the line for this? Bro, you 62 years old, man, still trying to get rich quick schemes, bro. Come on. Like, bro, you ain't got pennies in your house or something, bro? Coin dollars or some shit? Like, come on, man. Like, yo, bro, you was born
that police retirement check wasn't hitting hard enough, wasn't it? Y'all won't go out here and
born in the 60s, fam.
Do all this, do all that, and then on the back end,
born in the 60s, bro. Like, yo, bro, you the same age as Jordan. What you doing? Now your grandkids is out here looking at you like, yo, what the like?
$1.9 million though. $1.9 million.
And now you 1.9 M's in a hole, and arguably in a tax-free state. Arguably in the big like.
You try to get that bread, homie.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. It was a couple dollars, bro. $1.9 million. You know how many jerseys you got to steal to get up to $1.9 million?
First off, one LeBron Miami Heat jersey game one will probably get you up to about
200.
Ain't gonna get you 1.9.
You should. That's nice. Game one. LeBron jersey.
Maybe some thousands, maybe like 300, 400, 500,000. It ain't gonna get you. I don't see it get you no $1.9 million.
Hold on,
not one jersey. It says hundreds of game worn jerseys. Let's read the
Dang.
article again.
Hundreds.
He was like, bro, he was setting up shop, bro. That's what this is telling me.
He was setting up shop,
This wasn't him sneaking in LeBron's house, stealing his jersey, getting one of the game worn jerseys, selling it online for $100 million. No, bro, he had LeBron jerseys.
He was at the game.
He had Udonis Haslam jerseys.
Shaq,
D-Wade, Ray Allen. You know what I'm saying? Shit. He probably had
No, he didn't, because it said he only worked as an NBA security guard from 22 to 2025. So you only got Jimmy Butler jersey. So I can see why you did.
That's why
he only had Jimmy jersey.
Duncan Robinson, Bam, he ain't getting no bread off those.
That's why he had to steal hundreds of them.
That's why he got caught. Because if he was back then LeBron, I'm telling you, he had to take about 3
Only 500? What?
Hold up, NYG. Hold up, quiet as cat, bro. The LeBron Topps rookie card that you can get online is worth 2.7 M's. For a basketball trading card, you think a LeBron game one jersey is worth 1.9 M's? Are y'all crazy?
Maybe so. I don't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't pay 1.9.
But he didn't have access to that, Leaf. That's what I'm trying to say. He didn't have access to those.
Exactly.
Jimmy Butler,
he had Jimmy, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, Bam.
Man, you gonna have to sell about 5,000 of them bad boys.
Yeah.
He worked for the Heat for 5 years.
And he was selling a jersey each day in them 5 years.
Right. Selling the hell out of them jerseys, bro.
He's like, yo, go to the. There's also you go into the laundry, you get washed, and he's just going there and taking it from the equipment guy. He's taking the jersey from the equipment guy,
bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. You a retired police officer, 62 years old, and you stealing.
Yeah.
So again, everybody want us to trust in law enforcement. He's out here robbing people. Literally.
He wasn't robbing people. He got some damn one jersey. He thought he was going to hit him. He thought he was going to hit him lit, bro. Like, he got
it was probably bootleg too. They probably need one of the real ones. You know what I mean? He probably fronting like a mother. Yeah, I just got this, yo, fresh out the game. Fresh off the game, he fronting because he a security guard.
If he
got it, and he ain't really got it. He's some old generic shit.
If he was bootlegging, he wouldn't have got federal time for that, bro. Come on, not for no bootlegging shit. Come on.
Get more for bootlegging because it's you imitate.
Not federal time, no. Like for
bro, he got 1.9 million in restitution. That's a lot. 1.9 mil.
I don't know if they was getting federal time. They was getting ran in and get time. You remember that in the 90s? The bootleg
tickets and shit.
Yeah, bro.
They sell you some tickets and they tell you, what is this? You're not getting in here.
Good defense.
But that's all I got for y'all tonight, man. I thought it'd be a good way to end the show off with that, man. But any last thoughts, man? Before we end it, good show tonight. We're gonna try to do these on Friday. Got back in the groove. NBA Heat check. We here. We in the building, baby. Let's go.
Yes, definitely. But I just wanted to let everybody know I was in a wreck this morning, man. But I'm alright, man. Bones is fresh, man.
Shit, alright, bro.
Yeah. I'm good, man.
Doing good, yeah.
Yeah. But like, I was in a wreck this morning, man. But shout out to everybody that subscribe to the page. I'm up to 321 subscribers on my page. Shout out to everybody that subscribes to the ABSN network page, man. The Aboriginal Sports, man. These gentlemen up here, of course, K, of course, NYG, of course, Pat, and then we can't forget the elder statesman himself, Coach Ed Gladney, man. That's one of the guys right there, man. I got great respect for that guy right there, man. Shout out to Coach. Can't wait to see you again soon, man. Be on the shows. Basketball season is hella alive. The NFL done pissed a lot of us off. But we could get to ignore that, man. Shout out to everybody in this land. Shout out to everybody on this Twitter, this Facebook, all that, man. I'm trying to get this in-house money. Tax season is here. It's tax season, bruh. So boy, y'all get waiting on them tax checks, man. Yo, hey, hit me up because I'm waiting on it too, man. So I can be right in the house this winter doing a lot of these games, man. Basketball season is in full effect. We about to get to the dog days of the NBA, get to March Madness, all of that, man. Everybody waiting for this draft. Talking about how many players is gonna be dogs in the league. I can't wait to shut everybody up and talk about how they're gonna have to graduate to certain episodes and certain levels, man. It's levels to this. There's levels to this, man, to this NBA shit, yeah, as everybody know. But shout out to everybody, Pat, NYG, of course, Cave, man, and of course, Coach Ed Gladney, man, of course, everybody else on the ABSN network that support.
The Nets about to do it, bro.
And the Nets are definitely up one, about to get an upset against these raggedy ass goddamn Clovers. We couldn't get none against the Tangerine.
I don't like that though. That's what I'm saying. I don't like how you gonna get beat by damn near 100 by the Knicks, and it was close. Felt like 100, but you know.
NYG, you know, you already did the special on it. You already know what's going on behind the scenes, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, bro. We ain't got no love on the whistle, bro. We owe it.
No, we ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? These like control games.
Yeah, bro.
You already know.
Like, it is what it is, man. But Cave, man, what you got for us, man?
Hey, man, just going on. Always nice to come on here and chop it up with the brothers, man. Leaf Diggy right now, you know what I'm saying? We did the Nets game. I'm gonna be doing the Sixers game tomorrow, man. See if you know how that game gonna be tomorrow for the Knicks. I want to see if they're gonna put forth some effort, man. Because like I said, during this whole losing streak and all stuff, I ain't been seeing no effort, man. You know what I'm saying? Effort for full 48 minutes and stuff like that. You're only playing for 2 hours, bro. Come on, man. You can't put for 48 minutes. That's right. What I'm saying. So, and who knows? Maybe there's more things going on behind in the locker room, but at the end of the day, I don't care about that locker room stuff. You're getting paid to perform. People paying their money to see you perform. Keep that stuff in-house, whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? We want to see some basketball. You know what I'm saying? So, should be a good game tomorrow. I'll see if I don't know if of course Embiid and George might not play tomorrow. I don't know. They saying this is, and Karl Anthony Towns probably gonna have a back spasm, so I don't know if he's gonna play tomorrow night either. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, I want to see some effort from them guys and stuff like that, man. And also, like I said, I know I haven't been on a lot of football talks with the Giants and all that stuff, the good news and stuff like that with the coach and Harbaugh and all that stuff, man. So a lot going on, man. Like I said, we'll be back Friday night on Heat Check, man. I'll be here too with the brothers and stuff like that, man. So it's all good.
No doubt.
And also make sure y'all all subscribe to all these great content creators, myself, the Man Cave, Leaf, Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports, NYG, man. We keep bringing you this stuff, man. Go ahead and subscribe. It costs you nothing. It's totally free. All right.
Bringing you that heat on NBA Heat Check. Man, you know how it is. You know how we do over here at ABSN, man. Gonna end it off, man, with my bro Pat, man. Take us out. You know how we do it. We up out of here.
We out of here, man. Peace.
Peace.